Today I will be teaching a Vinyasa flow sequence. Little extra focus on core work today, and we'll begin. Begin by finding a comfortable seat. Shift from side to side so that you can find each sit bone and connect with your mat. Or in the case of myself, I generally sit on a blanket that's folded up just a couple folds. I find that more comfortable because it elevates my hips just a bit. So find that comfortable seat and begin to bring your focus into the room that you're in. Look around, notice different elements in the room, whether it's a window or the furniture. Noticing what's in the room. And bring your focus within, let's say a 2 to 3 foot circle around your body. Narrowing that focus, letting your thoughts from your morning or what you have to do this afternoon, letting those thoughts go and bring the focus closer and closer in to the small space you're in. Now bring the focus to your mat. Notice the color. Notice the texture. And now bring your focus to the floor just in front of your legs. Head is bowed. And keep your focus on a spot, just one spot in front of your legs. And bring all of your awareness, all of your attention to that one spot. And now gently close your eyes. If you find it more comfortable to lift your chin up out of your head or out of your chest just a little bit, feel free to do that. Everything I'm saying, you'll be able to follow with your eyes closed. You won't be doing any posture. So allow yourself to close your eyes and not worry about what's outside of you. Breathe in deeply, lengthen the spine, get nice and tall in your back. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply, fill your lungs. Exhale fully and audibly. Inhale fully, draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Really exaggerate them. Lift your shoulders up, up, up. Exhale fully, allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears. Maintaining that nice erect spine. Let's do it again. Inhale, draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale audibly and fully. Relax your shoulders. Move your shoulders up towards your ears. Now move them back in space, back behind you. Relax them away from your ears. This time we'll make a full circle with our shoulders. On an inhale, draw your shoulders forward. Continue to inhale, draw your shoulders up toward your ears. Exhale, draw your shoulder blades together in the back. Continue exhaling, relax your shoulders away from your ears. 2 more times. Inhale, draw your shoulders forward. Draw them up towards your ears. Exhale, draw your shoulder blades together in the back. Lower your shoulders away from your ears. 1 more time. Inhale, shoulders forward. Continue the inhale, shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, shoulder blades together in the back. And relax your shoulders away from your ears. With your hands gently rested on your knees or in your lap, take another deep and full breath in. Draw the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button into your spine. Lift your chest up. Maintaining the posture in your spine, exhale fully, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Nice, tall spine. And allow your breath to return to its comfortable rhythm. The continuing mantra is this: do what you can with what you have, where you are. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. With your eyes remaining closed, we'll do a deep breathing exercise. Continuing to focus on the breath, getting your mind focused on things internal. And by focusing on the breath, it gives your mind an anchor, something to come back to. As you focus and are mindful of the present moment. Today's will be a simple, even count breath, and I'll count for you. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow your breath to find its natural rhythm. Let your eyes gently flutter open. And begin to move your body. Rotating your upper torso in a nice big circle. As you warm up your spine and your hips. If this bothers your knees to sit cross-legged at all or for long periods, you're more than welcome to stretch your legs out. You can bend your knees and continue. Rotate the other direction. It's fine if you want to straighten your legs. Be mindful of your body and what works for you. Maybe it works to have one knee bent. As we warm up, the idea is just to move and find a comfortable place to allow you to move. For me, this is my most comfortable seated position. One more time, big full circle. Let's see if we can really slow it down for this last full circle. Just as slowly as you can. Notice any tight spots on the way around. And come back to center. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, imagine that you're grabbing a broom handle, a dowel, something in your fist. Just lightly wrap your fingers around it and imagine lowering that dowel behind your head. The reason you're imagining a dowel is so your shoulder blades are tucked in the back as opposed to the front. So imagine that dowel behind your head. Press it up to the ceiling. Lower it behind your head. And again, press and lower. Inhale, press up. and lower. Keep going. Up and lower. One more. Reach tall. Hold. Reach. Now reach even taller. Get long in the sides. Lower and hold. See if you can draw your shoulder blades together just a little bit more. See if you can lower your elbows towards the ground just a little bit more. And inhale deeply, lengthen the spine. Exhale, reach out in front. Imagine a big old beach ball in your belly and you're wrapping your arms around the beach ball. And inhale, reach the sternum out. Draw your arms together in the back. Exhale. Inhale, elbows come back. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin. One more time. Inhale, draw back. Exhale. And rest your hands in your lap. Lengthen your spine. Take your right hand, bring it over to your left knee. Left hand on the ground beside you, or maybe a little bit to the side. Chest stays forward, arms are reaching across. Just a gentle, gentle spinal twist. Press that palm into your knee, press the knee into your palm. And switch. Right hand on the mat beside you, left hand to right knee. Chest stays straight, shoulders are straight ahead, and just find a little leverage stretch. And relax. Right hand to left knee. This time, rotate your rib cage to the left. And twist. And back to center. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the knee. Rotate your rib cage to the right. Back to center, hand on each knee. Dip your right shoulder to your left knee. Rise up tall, left shoulder to right knee. Rise and switch. Right shoulder to left knee. Rise up. And keep going back and forth. Moving your spine in all directions. And up. And relax your hands. Give your knees a little bit of a break. Soles of the feet flat on the floor in front of you. And do some shoulder rolls. Shoulders up, back in a circle. Moving them, exaggerating this move. Drawing them up, back. And if it feels good and you want to do them one at a time and get the whole arm into it, try that. Moving, warming the body, go the other way. For those of you triathletes who aren't getting your swims in, this is certainly no substitute. But doesn't it feel good to have this freestyle motion going a little bit? And come back to center. Walk your feet back towards your body. Hug your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, relax your shoulders while keeping your spine long. Roll your head in gentle, gentle circles. First one way, one direction, and then the other. Moving gently and slowly back to center. Lengthen your spine once again. Look over your right shoulder. Look center, look over your left shoulder. Look center, look over your right shoulder. And center and relax. And I'm going to close this door before it slams closed. Find your way, long way on the mat, feet straight out in front of you, moving towards the bottom of the mat. Hands behind you, fingertips are pointing away from you. Back of the knee presses into the mat, heels press into the mat, palms press into the mat. Lengthen the spine, raise your hips just a little bit. Your hips are still touching the mat, but you're relieving some of the pressure on your low spine. So your sit bones are just a little bit up off the mat, and relax sit bones back to the mat. Let's do it again. Press into the palms, press into the heels, press into the calves, just enough to relieve the pressure off your low back. And relax. Do it one more time. Press into the mat, heels, calves, palms. Sit bones are up just a tad bit off the mat. And relax. This time we're going to raise our hips all the way up. Drive those heels into the mat. Press your palms into the mat and lift the hips off the mat. Hold here. Pull your toes towards your nose. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Move your belly button away from the mat. Gaze up to the ceiling. Lower your hips. Reach your hands to the ceiling. Feet are flexed. Legs are firm. Lengthen the spine. Lower hands towards the feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms are facing each other as you lower your hands towards your feet. Inhale, rise. And exhale. Inhale, rise, palms and back. Once again, fingertips pointing away from your body. Drive your heels into the mat. Inhale, lift your hips off the mat. Heels pressing into the mat. Belly button pulled into your spine. Look at your toes. Pull your toes towards your nose. See if you can lift your hips just 1 inch higher and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips to the mat. Flip over. We'll do some plank poses and then some other core work. I generally do plank pose on my forearms. It hurts my wrists to do plank pose up on my arms, but you choose what works for you. I'm on my forearms, palms press into the mat, toes tucked under, press into the palms and the elbows and the forearms. Lift your hips off the mat. If you're up on your wrists and your hands, wrist creases are parallel to the top of the mat. Wrists are below your shoulders. Dig all 10 fingers into the mat. Really grip on that mat. I'm going to go back to my elbows. You can stay up if you want. Reach the heels back farther behind you. Move your shoulders towards the front of the mat, up on your toes. Move your shoulders back, reach your heels back. It's just this slight forward and back motion. Belly button continues to pull into the spine. And we'll hold, come back to center. Hold for 10, 9, 8. Hold your hips up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips to the mat. Untuck the toes. Forearms on the mat. Palms on the mat. Fingertips reaching towards the front of the mat for Sphinx pose. Grip your fingertips into the mat, palm grips into the mat, and pretend you're just kind of pulling yourself forward with your fingertips, your palms as you lengthen the spine. And relax. One more plank. If you want to come up on your hands, you can. If you're on your forearms, tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up. Firm your belly. You probably can't see yourself. You may not have a mirror, but just imagine, think about your hips. Are they closer to the mat or are they pushed away from the mat a little bit? If they're peaked up like this, like an upside down V, see if you can flatten your back and hold. Keep pulling your belly button into your spine. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower hips to the mat, untuck the toes, palms flat on the mat, your arms are about forearms distance apart for Sphinx pose. Palms, fingertips grab into the mat and pull yourself forward. And relax. Roll to your side. More core work. Soles of the feet are flat on the mat. Knees are bent. You can pull them in towards your body just a little bit if you want. If you want a little extra support, certainly feel free to reach back, put your hands on the mat. You can have one arm parallel to the mat. You can have both arms parallel to the mat. Lift your chest. Pull your belly button into your spine. Draw your knees towards each other. In other words, don't let them flop open like this. Draw them towards each other. Palms are facing each other. Belly button is pulled into the spine. And if you're feeling a nice firm core here, stay right here. You want to add some more challenge. Maybe lower towards the mat just a little bit. My arms aren't very parallel, are they? Arms parallel to the floor. Clasp your palms together. Come up. Take a breath in and out. Separate your palms, arms parallel to the floor. Lift your chest, lower towards the mat. Hold here. If you would like to lift one leg where the bottom part of the leg is parallel to the mat, try that. You can try both legs. Hold here. Lift the chest. Firm the belly. Squeeze the knees in towards each other. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palm or hands, feet, those are my feet, to the mat. Inhale, rise up. And one more boat pose. Arms parallel. Lift your chest. Pull your belly button into your spine. Draw your knees towards each other. Lower your back towards the mat. Stay right here. Option 1. Lift one leg. Option 2. Lift both legs. Option 3. Straighten your legs. Option 4. Lift your arms. Option 5. Hold. Keep reaching the fingertips if you have your arms straight. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your knees, roll to your back. Roll side to side. Nice massage on your low back. Come back to center for bridge pose. Soles of the feet are on the mat. Knees are bent. Back is flat on the mat. Walk the soles of your feet towards your body. They don't have to touch, but they're fairly close. Bend your elbows, reach your fingertips towards the ceiling. Pressing into the soles of the feet and the elbows and upper arm pressing into the mat, lift your hips. Draw your belly button into your spine and hold. Allow your knees to continue to draw towards the center of the body. That helps to imagine a block in between your knees that you're squeezing. Do that. Continue pressing into the soles of your feet. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, draw your knees into your chest. Pause here, take a deep breath in and let it out. One more bridge pose, soles of the feet flat on the mat. Walk them towards your body. Bend your elbows, point your fingertips to the ceiling. Draw your knees in towards each other. Press into the elbows and the soles of the feet. Lift your hips away from the mat. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Keep pressing into the soles of the feet. Keep pulling your belly button into your spine, firming your whole belly area. And lower your hips to the mat. This time, wide knees. Draw your knees towards the mat. Bent knees, wide knees. Feet are touching. Nice hip stretch. And roll to one side. Press back to a seated position. And then come to your knees. Twist side to side. Gently, easy, letting your arms move. Wiggle your fingers. Relax your arms at your side. Straighten your left leg out to the side. Left foot is flat on the mat. My left foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Inhale, reach skyward with the right arm. Exhale, side bend towards the straight leg. Nice long side. As you stretch your right side, reaching your right hand overhead and bending towards your straight leg. Focus on your armpit for a second. And if you notice that you're hunched over and you're leaning towards the floor, think about your armpit and rotating it away from the floor. And lower the raised arm. Bend the straight leg. Straighten your right leg. Right foot is parallel to the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, bend towards the right leg, the straight leg. Nice long side stretch. And imagine each rib and see if you can stretch a little bit more, creating more space between the ribs on that left side. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, lower the raised leg. And find your way gently and slowly to standing. Shake your legs out. Find some movement. And we'll do a couple flowing warrior poses. Beginning at the top of your mat. Find your mountain pose. Feet are parallel to each other. Maybe a little space in between your feet. They don't have to be touching. They can. Some people like to touch their toes and their heels. I have just a little bit of space, maybe a fist width space in between my feet. Lift your toes off the mat. And spread your toes as far away from each other as you can. And see if you can spread them apart enough to see the mat through and in between each toe. Lower the toes to the mat. Grip the mat with your toes. Feel your heels on the mat. Bend your knees just slightly. In other words, you're not locking them out and pressing the backs of your knees back. Slight bend in your knees. Slight tucking of the tailbone, just a little bit. Relax your arms at your side. Inhale, reach the crown of your head to the ceiling, lengthening your spine as you do that. Exhale, maintain the length in your spine and relax your shoulders. Arms are loose, hands are loose. This is mountain pose. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. Knees are bent. Hips are bent. Relax your arms. Relax your head. Think of the crown of your head being pulled towards the mat. No lifting of the head with your neck. Just allow it to completely hang. Inhale, pull your belly button in, arms out wide, reach to the ceiling, exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach, exhale, fold forward. Head is loose. Inhale, arms out wide, reach to the ceiling, and exhale. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, straighten your legs, half lift. Straight legs, straight spine. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Exhale. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight legs, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, bent knees. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Right foot is flat on the mat. Left knee is over left ankle. Inhale, rise to warrior one. Pause here. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, exhale, one hand on each side of your left foot. Inhale, step the back foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left foot back. Left foot flat on the mat. Inhale, rise. Reach up to warrior one. Crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling. Lengthen the spine, exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, frame the right foot. Inhale, step forward with the back foot. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back with the right foot. This time stay up on your right toes. Inhale, rise. Similar to warrior one, but we're up on the right toes. Inhale, reach. Exhale, frame the left foot. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back up on your left toes. Find a nice solid base. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach. Exhale, frame the right foot. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale. Inhale, rise to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Look out over your left fingertips. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Right hand comes down to the right leg. Reach tall with the left fingertips. Exhale, left forearm to the left knee. Right arm reaches out over your ear. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, frame your left foot. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale. Inhale, rise to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, back hand comes forward. Exhale. Inhale, step forward. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Relax your hands to your side. And a little bit of movement. Got your core fired up. Muscles nice and warm. Now that the muscles are loose and warmed up, we'll do a few deeper stretches. Find a block or a book. It's one of my favorite spinal twists. Block or a book right in front of you, right in the middle of your body. And find a nice wide stance. Feet are about 45 degrees. I'm scooching towards the front edge of my mat here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Make sure it's nice and tall. Exhale, bend at the hips. Folding forward. And have both hands rest on the floor. If you don't have a block or a book and you're not reaching the floor, that's okay. Make your stance a little bit wider. Hold here for just a moment. Walk your arms out, maybe a couple steps. Hands forward, and now walk your hands to the right. Just a little bit. It's not all the way over to the right, and just a little to the right of center. Pause and hold. Walk your hands back to center and walk your hands a few little steps to the left. And hold. Walk your hands back to center and walk your hands back towards your body. Place your left palm on the floor or the block. Block can be low side, medium, high. And palm is directly beneath your nose. As you're bent at the hips, palm is beneath your nose, left palm on the block, the book, the floor. Inhale deeply, right hand sweeps out to the right, towards the wall on your right. Continue to reach and sweep as your right fingertips reach towards the ceiling. Gaze your eyes down to the block or your hand on the floor. And just notice how your neck feels when you're in this position. This might feel really good and you might want to stay here. Now take your gaze about horizon level. Just to the side a little bit. Notice how your spine feels in this nice spinal twist. Notice how your neck feels. And if that feels okay on your neck, gaze all the way towards the ceiling, towards your right fingertips. This deepens the spinal stretch, the spinal twist, I mean, but it might not feel so good on your neck. So you decide, this is your practice, your body, and only you know what you need. Hold for 2 deep breaths in and out. In. And on this exhale, lower the raised hand and switch. Right palm flat on the block, the book, the floor. Inhale, left arm sweeps out to the left. Reach towards the ceiling. Gaze stays down at the block. My right palm is directly beneath my nose. My left fingertips are reaching towards the ceiling. And move your gaze to about the horizon line. You're gazing to the left. And now gaze up towards your left fingertips. Two deep breaths in and out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Gaze back to the floor. Lower your left hand to meet your right. Bend your knees a lot. Walk your feet towards each other. Knees are bent, hands are still on the block or the floor. Pause here, bent knees, tailbone sticking out in the back. Rock back to your heels. Place all the weight on your heels. And bring your arms parallel to the floor, palms face each other. Gaze up just a little bit and reach up into chair pose. Nice chair pose. Inhale, stand straight. Exhale, lower your hands. Find your way to the mat. Do one more spinal twist. I think I'll go this way so you can see best. Begin with your legs straight out in front of you. Spine is long and tall. If you have a block or a book, if you were using it, go ahead and put it behind you. If you want to use it, it's there. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Keep that spine tall. Bend your right knee and place your right foot on the outside of your left knee. Shoulders are aligned with the short end of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine once again. Exhale, rotate the rib cage to the right. Right hand goes on the mat or the block behind you. Left arm reaches skyward. Inhale, keep lengthening the spine. As you exhale, lower the left elbow outside the right knee. Press the right knee against the left elbow against the right knee. And last, gaze over your right shoulder. Gaze back to center. Rotate your rib cage to center. Hug your knee into the chest. Straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee. Sole of the left foot's on the mat, kind of towards your body. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight. Flex that right foot. Inhale, hug into your left knee. Exhale, rib cage rotates to the left as you place your left palm. If you like to use the block, I'll demonstrate the block. Inhale deeply, reach the right fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, continue to rotate the rib cage to the left and place the right elbow outside the left knee. Press your bent knee into your bent elbow, elbow into knee. Continue rotating your rib cage to the left. And last, gaze over your left shoulder. As you rest into this pose, be mindful of your spine, continuing to lengthen the whole time. Gaze back to center. Hug into your left knee. Straighten your left leg and find your way flat on the mat on your back, lifting your knees, lifting your feet off the mat. Draw your knees into your chest. And rock side to side. Place your arms on the floor, out to the side to a T. So think of your body like a T. And slowly lower your knees to the left. Allow your knees to fall wherever they fall. Maybe they touch the floor, maybe they don't. One more spinal twist. Inhale, firm your core. Use your core to raise your knees back to center. And slowly lower your knees to the right. And rest your knees on the floor. Firm your core. Use your core strength to raise your knees back to center. Draw your knees into your body, wide knees, feet are touching. You can even touch the soles of your feet together. Draw your knees towards the floor. Close your knees back together, straighten your legs, lower them to the mat. Reach your arms overhead and stretch your fingers overhead. Reach your toes away from your body. As long of a stretch as you can get. And draw a deep breath in. As you exhale fully, bring your arms to your sides. Allow your feet to flop open. Allow your hands to flop open. Palms facing up. I find palms up most comfortable. Perhaps you like to have your palms down. Just find that pose. The Shavasana pose that's most comfortable for you. I'll ring the chime in 2 minutes, letting you know that we'll close the practice. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll to one side and pause. As you're ready, press yourself back to your comfortable seated position. Inhale, bring your arms up, reach tall. Exhale, palms together, hands at heart center. The light in me sees and shines on the light in you. Namaste.